So thank you for being on this Zoom. This is my first time doing an opportunity Zoom. We usually do these on Facebook where you can read through the post, but this is a lot more fun and a lot more informative to be able to see what I'm talking about. So we're going to get started. I'm going to share about some of our most popular products, just a couple of things, and then I'm just going to get right into how to make money and how we make money with this business. So, and how you can begin making money right away. You do not even have to wait. I'm going to start just by giving you my story. Let's see. I am 34, mom of three. I've been a hairdresser for 14, almost 15 years. Never, ever in 1,000 years thought I'd get involved in anything multi-level. I've been hit up for, candles and jewelry and Mary Kay and, oh my gosh, you do amazing. You should totally sell this. And I was like the biggest eye roller, like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to do anything. But I actually found this company through Instagram. For the first time I saw the pictures, before and after pictures of these crazy wraps. I thought they were a scam. I really did. I rolled my eyes quite literally a few times. And then I kept seeing them popping up. And I had a 5-month-old daughter. And I thought, what if those things actually worked? And then a few weeks went by and then I'd see another picture and I was getting very intrigued. So I messaged this girl and she never responded to me. So I kind of forgot about it. Meanwhile, I kept seeing started seeing posts on Facebook of Christina Watts, and I knew she was with the same company that I had seen those before and afters for the wraps. I knew it was the same company, but she was posting more things about her life, quitting her job. She was the 911 operator. 4 months later, quit her job, staying home with her kids. Looked like she was making a ton of money because I was stalking her Facebook. And she was just posting really inspirational things. And all these people that were promoting on her team and doing amazing and making $500 a month and making $5,000 a month. And finally, one night at 11 o'clock at night, I was like, you know what? I can do that. I'm going to just try. Maybe I can make $500. At the very least, I'm going to try these wraps and I'm going to see if they work. So 11 o'clock at night, I sat on my couch and I just did it. I just joined and prayed that these wraps would work. When I got my kit in the mail, I used them one after another, one every 3 days. So it took 12 days to get through a box of wraps. There's a box of wraps right here. And these were my personal results from using our most popular product, the Ultimate Body Applicator. So after that, I got a big load of confidence in the product. And I jumped in 110% from day one. And I did not let up. So fast forward to now. So that was I didn't even tell you, that was in September of 2014. That's when I joined. So it's been about 20 months. And I'm currently a double diamond level distributor with the company. I promoted in March to double diamond. And I got a $30,000 bonus. My husband promoted to diamond, getting a $20,000 bonus, and our life is totally changed. Really options that I never thought we'd have and conversations I never thought we'd have are coming together, and it's amazing. So that's basically my story, and it's evolving every day. So I'm doing this to, we're paying off debt. We put a huge chunk of money in savings last month, which I've, in my 34 years, never been able to do that. Not even with a tax return, never been able to put that kind of money at one time into a savings account. So that was huge for me. 3 girls. Girls are expensive, let me tell you, because I'm still an expensive girl, my mom tells me. So that's my why. I'm doing this to, give our kids a better future, get out of living in a small house. I live in Huntington Beach in California. It's extremely expensive to live here. I feel like just to even suck in air and breathe it back out costs like $25 every time. So I really, really never thought that this opportunity would turn into what it has. I really thought that I'd be lucky, and I was probably shooting a little bit far to make $500 with a company like this. I'm like, if I can, maybe after a couple of years, if I'm making $500 plus getting to use these wraps, that will be really cool. And to make more in a month than I probably 3 months of doing hair. And I've been doing hair for almost 15 years. So I just would have laughed right in your face if you would have told me that I'd be doing that. So that is my story up until this point. I can't not wait to see how that story will change for me in a year, and for my team, seeing their stories unfold from where they started and where they are now. It's just so much fun. So I'm going to actually turn, if Kelsey's ready, I'm going to turn this over. I want you guys to hear a story of my very good friend, Kelsey Olam, who, by the way, she joined quite a bit after I did, and she's going to tell you her story. So Kelsey, you are on mute. Go ahead.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Kelsey Olam, and I am a mother of 3. I'm married to a law enforcement officer, and I live in a very, very small town in West Virginia. I actually don't think you can consider it a town. Like, we have cows next door to us. So I'm born and raised in West Virginia, and I became a mother very young. I had 3 children back to back to back. And I watched somebody be very successful at this business for 9 months before I finally joined. And I kind of went behind my husband's back and decided I was going to do this. And it was kind of one of those, I'll ask for forgiveness later, so hopefully it doesn't get too mad type of things. But long story short, I joined this business because my husband was working basically 7 days a week. I was a full-time college student, and he was never home. He actually had left a federal law enforcement job to move closer to home so we could actually see him. And then he ended up working more because he took a pay cut, and I wasn't working. I had quit my job to go back to school full-time. So I started watching someone 9 months prior to me joining, and it just seemed so unreal to me, and I was a very big skeptic. And then we kind of got stuck between a rock and a hard place in April of last year. So I decided in May to sell personal items in order to join, because I didn't want to take money away from bills that we were barely able to pay at the time. So I think I sold like a couple pairs of shoes and outfits to come up with the $99 to join. And I started in May, like I said, and I joined, and by July, I'd hit diamond, and I got the $10,000 good bonus, and I was averaging about $2,000 per month, less than 90 days in. And then 4.5 months in, I went double diamond, and my husband went diamond. So we were averaging about, I think it's 6,000 or 8,000, something like that per month. And then in March, we collected, my husband and I both collected the double good bonuses. So total, we've made $92,000 in bonuses with the company in less than a year. And then we hit an average of about $17,000 per month in less than a year. So it's been a huge blessing for my family and I. You know, I'm a super busy mom. All my kids are ages 6 and under, and my husband still works, even though I could retire him. But this has been a completely life-changing experience for my husband and I. And so we decided to take advantage of the traveling that the company offered. That was a big thing I wanted to be able to do. So we got to go on the first ever It Works cruise. We went to conference. I'm getting ready to fly out to Phoenix to do training for this company. So I've been able to travel and make friends. Janny and I would have never met if it wasn't for this whole experience. So I think I treasure that more than anything. But this is definitely a huge opportunity, and something that I'm glad I finally took the leap and went ahead and did. So
Thank you, Kelsey.
You're welcome.
Kelsey has a pretty enormous team, so she's pretty awesome for jumping in here. Okay, so I'm going to go and tell you guys a little bit about the company and who we are, and pretty important stuff. It Works was founded in 2001 with the Ultimate Body Applicator, which is our very first product. This is the product that started and launched our entire company. They went debt-free in 2009, so completely 100% financially stable company. And I think it's really interesting that the year they went debt-free was right in the middle of a huge economic crisis in this country. We were going through a horrible horrible time financially during that. So the fact that that's when they were skyrocketing and like, busting through the seams is pretty amazing. And the financial standing of a company that you're working with is extremely important, because there's a lot of multi-level marketing companies that just are, bust into the scene, and then maybe you work really hard and maybe they, it's important to know that they can pay you what they say they can pay you. They can pay out the bonuses that they are, talking about, and that they're not going to just disappear, and, all of your hard work along with it. So that's a really, really important factor in looking at a network marketing company. And actually, there's about, let's say 5 really important things to consider when you're thinking about joining a network marketing company. Are they debt free? Are they at least 5 years old? We started in 2001, so this is our 15th year. Are they in a phase of growth? Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, we are. Are they oversaturated? We have touched less than 1% of the worldwide population. We're seen into new countries. We just this week got launched in Austria. We are 2 months ago started in Italy. We are just planting, Australia, New Zealand, late last year. We're taking over. We're getting everywhere. And in these hotbed countries, they've never heard of us. And to be honest, even here in the United States, I talk to people all the time that are like, no, I haven't heard of that. And I love it, because I'm like, well, let me tell you what it does. And do they have a product that is unique and that is like a buzz product? Do we ever? We have over 39 products, but the Ultimate Body Applicator, our Skinny Wrap, is unlike nothing else that you've ever seen. So there's nothing that's similar to it. There's nothing that they can get buy an off-brand of the wrap at Walmart. Like, with Scentsy, you can, not dog and Scentsy, I actually love Scentsy, but you can walk into Walmart and buy a Glade version of it, and you can't do that with the wrap. They cannot get it through anyone or anywhere except an It Works distributor. So those are really important things to consider. We are constantly climbing up Inc. 500 list of fastest growing companies. In between 2012 and 2015, we actually grew 1,000%. And that's amazing. That's crazy. We hit, I believe it was in 2012, they hit $1 million in sales, and that was in like 2009. In 2012, they hit 450 million, and we're about to hit $1 billion. We're going to be $1 billion company this year. The conversation that we're going to be having in 2, 3, 5 years from now, I'm not even lying. I'm so excited to find out what we're going to say, in 2020, 2021, what we're going to say about what's going to happen in between now and then. I'm ecstatic, and I'm going to be there to talk about it. So we have zero competition. How many companies can say that they have zero competition? I don't think anybody can. So no one else has a wrap or anything like what we have. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. We actually have 3 categories of products. So we have the Ultimate Body Applicator, we have a full skincare line, and we have a full health and wellness line. Everything's plant-based, herbal-based. Our supplements range from anti-anxiety, weight loss, detox products. The greens are my favorite product. Alkalize every day and detox your body, pH balances your blood. So we have all of those products, and then we have our Ultimate Body Applicator, which many people call Skinny Wrap, Skinny Sticker, whatever you want to call it. But the wraps come in a box of 4 like this. You take it out of the package, you unfold it, it's already ready to go. It's a non-woven cloth applicator that has botanical based ingredients right inside of it. So you take it out and you put it anywhere you want to tighten, tone, and firm in as little as 45 minutes. And the results are amazing. So this is the product that put us on the map, and this is the product that to this day just has people talking and buzzing about it. And for those of you joining late, I'm just going to show this again now that I'm talking about it. These are my personal, glare on the screen. Let me do this. Still the glare on the screen. Cool. These are my personal results after doing 4, and I'm going to show, hopefully she doesn't care, I'm going to show Kelsey's results. This is actually from doing wraps along with the system, which is our weight loss system. And these pictures were only about, let's see, less than 3 weeks apart for these pictures. So she's getting ready for the Mrs. United States pageant, which I'm pretty sure she's going to win, especially because she's got her secret weapon, which is in this little black box right here. So, but we won't tell anybody. So basically with the Skinny Wrap, that really is our magic weapon. In my opinion, it's what kind of draws people to us. They want to know if it works. They're like, okay, does this thing actually do what it says it's going to do? They start ordering that product, trying that product, and then they get onto a product for life, like the greens, or, oh my gosh, the Confianza, which is for stress. It's like the herbal Xanax is what we call it. Multiple products usually people end up wanting to use day in and day out. Replace every 30 days. I need my Confianza. I need my ThermoFit. I need my greens. I can't go a day without my greens. So these are products that are needing to be replenished every single 30 days. They're going to need to order them every 30 days. And that means your paycheck is going to be consistent every 30 days. Unlike a company with jewelry or candles or bags that you might buy a cute bag once a year and then contact your representative to get another bag maybe for Christmas present or something. You're not going to get a consistent paycheck month after month, which is why it really makes me wonder why people join companies with makeup. You know, there's certain makeup companies right now that are all over Facebook. I buy makeup about every 4 or 5 months, and I'd rather go to Sephora and rub it all over my hands and try what I'm going to try and then buy a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to order it online. So that's just something you want to look at when you're looking at a home-based business. Is it something that's going to be stable? Is it something that's going to provide you income every single month? Because your bills do not come every 5 months. Your bills come every single month. So you need to make sure you're getting paid every single month. And that is why one of the many reasons I love It Works. So we do have something for everyone. You know, do you want to feel better? Do you want to look better? Do you want to have more energy? I guarantee you ask these questions to anybody, they're going to say yes to at least one of those questions, if not, I mean, probably all three. Who wouldn't say yes? So our target market is ages 18 to 100. I mean, really, our vitamin supplement line is amazing. We have time-release vitamins, okay, that you don't take the vitamin and get the entire dose right then and pee most of it out. You know, they're it's this cutting edge technology. Like we have the best scientists and doctors and everything behind our stuff. It's amazing. And I'm not going to get into all that or we'd sit here till 1 a.m. But so as far as getting started, you know, how do you get started in this business? It's $99. You know, It Works wanted to have an extremely low amount to start your own business because there's a lot of people that have that story where they were maybe on, you know, food stamps, or they don't even have 2 nickels to rub together, and they wanted this opportunity to be available to anyone. You know, I have a friend who's involved in a company that it's an MLM, and it's $5,000 to get started. It's a very, you know, it's a pretty popular company. $5,000. I don't know. I will just leave that where it is, but $5,000, holy crap, that's a lot of money. So it's $99 to get started. And what do you get with that? You are going to get an entire box of wraps. You're going to get some training, all of your online training, everything you need to know to be successful. You're going to get some marketing materials, some color brochures, some cards, our magazine called The Wrap magazine. You're going to get a roll of Fab Wrap in that kit. So you're going to get quite a bit more stuff than I got when I joined. Actually, they've plumped it up pretty nice for you. Now with that box of wraps, when you join, you have some options. Of course, it's your box of wraps. So you can take this box and you can actually sell them to friends and family to try, make your $100 back right away. Can everybody hear me? Maya, I don't know why you lost sound. Kat, can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. Check your volume or something, maybe, if everybody can hear me. If anybody else can't hear me, just raise your hand or something and I'll figure out what's going on. So you can take that box of wraps, you can sell it we retail them for each wrap individually would go for $25. So if your friend wants to try a wrap, $25 to try a wrap. So you can sell this box of wraps for $100 and make your money right back. Or my recommendation would be to use this box of wraps, because when I used my box of wraps, that is what these before and after pictures came from, and I use them to this day. So that's just up to you. If you really do not have the money to join, then you can sell this right away and make your money right back. So it's pretty much as risk-free as you can get. What are the types of people that you're going to be bringing into your business once you join? You have loyal customers and distributors. So a loyal customer is, we have an amazing program, and that allows people to get the same discount you'd get as a distributor without having to be a distributor. So all they have to do is order one product for 3 consecutive months. So there's no fee. They don't have to pay a sign-up fee. They just have to order their first product. As a loyal customer, they could get a box of wraps for $59. They regularly retail for $99. So it's roughly 40% discount. And then they are able to interchange and switch those products out. So they can do, greens the second month. They can do a facial product the third month, whatever they want to do. And they have full access to their account, full control to change stuff. You don't have to do it for them. They can log in and they can change their own products each month. And then at the end of that 3 months, they hopefully are loving at least one of the products that they've used, and they keep it going. There's amazing perks to that. They can earn hundreds in free products during their first year, but they don't have to. They're a loyal customer for life. After that 3 months, they can order 2 years later, 5 years later, and they still get that 40% discount. Many, many times loyal customers will upgrade and pay that $99 to become a distributor. I get messages quite frequently that are like, okay, tell me more about this. I think I might want to do what you do because I'm loving my products. I mean, I usually screenshot text messages from people and ask their permission to use that and say, like, I'd love to share this and show people that, you're loving their product. So the second type of person we're going to bring into our business is what I'm doing as a distributor. So that's somebody that's going to use the products, and you can also make commission bonuses. Our bonuses are absolutely amazing. I'm going to turn on the light really quick because it's getting a little bit dark in here. 1 second. Okay. Alrighty. So they're going to use the products and they're going to build their business and grow a team. So loyal customers, distributors. Of course, people can also buy products just regular price retail. Hardly ever have anyone that wants to do that because it is full price. $100 or $59. They're usually going to pick the $59. So there are 3 different ways to make money with this company. So we're getting to the good meat of this. You can make money. You can make cash from selling your wraps. You can order your wraps and you can sell them. You can have a party. You can take them to work, whatever. Cash in your pocket, which is always fun. Or commission. We earn commission from the company, and that is from signing up customers and from signing up distributors. So that's how you're going to get your monthly commission. When somebody's interested, they're going to go to your website and they're going to sign up as a customer, or they're going to sign up as a distributor. And they're going to ship the product directly to that customer. You're not going to have to package anything, ship anything. You don't have to buy a bunch of inventory and hope and pray that you sell it. This is not at all what that's about. There's none of that. So that is where your monthly commission comes from. And the third way, and my personal favorite way, is the bonuses. So we have weekly bonuses called Fast Start Bonus. You've probably seen people, whoever invited you onto this call, you've probably seen people posting about the Fast Start bonuses. So when you sign up a new distributor and then they get their first 2 loyal customers in 30 days, you're going to get $100. And we get paid weekly on those, actually. So that's really, really fun, extra weekly money, just totally on top of our commission. So let's say you sign up your mom and then your sister and then your friend from high school all in 1 week. And then all 3 of them, they just need to get 2 customers under them. You're going to get $100 for each of them. And that's like a car payment. So it's not hard to do. If you're talking to people and if you are sharing about the products and you're on Facebook anyway, you're just, talking about them on Facebook, talking about it with your friends, talking about it at work, you can make a lot of extra money just in those bonuses. So, and I want to talk about ways to maximize, I wrote this out actually, maximize profit in your first 30 days. And this is how you can do that. So with your, I forgot to tell you about the free product credit. This is actually our last month. We've had the free product credit, $120 in free product credit since I joined. And this is the very last month they're doing it. It's kind of a big deal. So when you sign up for loyal customers in your first 30 days, you get $120 shopping spree. And what you can do with that, one option, it's totally up to you what you do with that. But one option is to buy 2 boxes of wraps because they are $59 a piece. So you can buy 2 boxes of wraps and you can sell those wraps for $200. And then you also are going to get to order discounted wraps when you sign up customers. So for every 2 customers you sign up, you get to order a box of wraps. How many times can I hold this up? Can you tell I love this thing? You get to order a box of wraps for $25 instead of $59. So you're going to use your 4 customers. You've gotten two free boxes of wraps, plus you can order 2 more boxes of wraps for $50. Then you can sell those wraps for $200 as well. Now your total cash profit, because you did spend $50 on the discounted wraps, your total cash profit is $350. And there are lots of people that are doing this. Do you have to start talking to people? Yeah. Do people just bang down your door and say, I heard you sell skinny wraps? That is not how this works. You do have to work and you do have to talk to people. But I don't know any job where you don't have to put in some effort to get paid. The difference is we put in the effort and we get paid really, really well, and residual income, which honestly, if I knew what it was 5 years ago, I wish I would have known. But anyway, that is $350 on top of your actual commission. So that's pretty incredible. And it totally is doable. Absolutely. So I want to talk about the Ruby level. Your goal, your first goal, besides getting those 4 loyal customers in 30 days, you want to go Ruby. And Ruby, what that means is you are, that is 2 levels up into our compensation plan. And basically that just means right now there's a $500 bonus for going Ruby in your first 2 full calendar months. So what that basically means is here's you, and then you have 3 people that have signed up as a distributor underneath you. So maybe your coworker and your mom and your neighbor. And then they have about 4 to 5 customers that are ordering products. And then one of those people, it can be any of them, that has signed up 2 people to be a distributor. So maybe your mom signed up her friend, and then your sister decided to sign up under your mom. And then they have 4 to 5 customers under them. That means you are now at the Ruby level. And if you do that in your first 2 calendar months, you get $500, and that's completely on top of your commission. So that does not come off. Your commission is not included in that, is what I'm saying. So that is what we call a Ruby level. And our entire compensation plan is built on Ruby. So once you get yourself to Ruby and you understand how to do that, then really you're just teaching your team how to do that too. And not only is there a $500 bonus that, by the way, did not exist when I joined. So I hit Ruby and I just was stoked on my commission alone, but I did not get a bonus because there wasn't one. But right now, I'm sure you've all seen it blasted on Facebook as well. Right now, there is a free Caribbean cruise on Norwegian on their 5th largest boat in the world. I think it's their largest boat for Norwegian. Anyway, there's a room that snows. I can just leave it probably right there. There's like 50 bars or something like that, and a ropes course, and I don't know, 700 pools or something like that. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. It's like a floating city, and I'm going. And I'm going to help as many people on my team to go as possible. And that is, I wake up, think about it. I go to bed and think about it. So if you want to get on a cruise to the Caribbean, join my team or whoever invited you onto this call, because it is going to be amazing. The entire boat is It Works. And we're also going to be hanging out and cruising around an island for a couple of days. That's a totally private island. It's just going to be It Works people there. So that's some pretty cool stuff that was not an incentive when I joined. I literally just joined to tighten my gnarly stomach up and make some money. And now you can tighten your gnarly stomach, make some money, go on a cruise, and get $500 extra bucks. So I don't really think there's anything to think about. It's kind of a no-brainer. But I will get into some things. I definitely I'm not into sugarcoating anything or telling you, making things look, a certain way and then surprising you with a bunch of random stuff after you join. So common question, of course, is what is required of me monthly? What do I have to spend? So your website is $20 every month. That is included in your initial $99. When you sign up, your first website month is included. So starting on your second month, you pay $20. And your website is completely built for you. You only have to think of a name for it. It's a replicated website. As soon as you join, within usually about 60 seconds, it's live and ready to go. So you can have your mom or your sister or your friend or whoever can already jump on there and they can order something and you don't have to wait to get your kit. That Ruby bonus, your upline will help you immediately to start getting towards that. So that website is very important. You run your whole business from that. We have a back office where we can see our orders, our customers, our distributors, how close you are to promoting to the next level. Everything that you need is on that website. So that's $20 a month. And then you have your auto ship. So that is actually optional. Didn't used to be. It used to be totally the rule and you had to do it. Now it is optional. If somebody has a hard month or if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off with there's no penalty. You don't get deactivated or anything like that. And most companies, I have a lot of friends in MLMs and most of them are like, that's not the case. You get into an inactive status and all of that. So our company's not like that. The auto ship is about 2 to 3 products. It depends on what you choose to order. Now, if you don't want to run that auto shipment, there is another option, and that is to have about 3 to 5 customers ordering products from you, and then monthly, and then that can actually take the place of you having to do an auto ship. So they really want everybody, no matter what the financial situation is, to be able to make money with this company. So technically, the bare minimum you'd have to spend is $20. I always tell my distributors it is a much, much better option to run your auto shipment because you need to be using the products in order to be successful. You really do need to be passionate. Like I can't fake the kind of passion I have for the products. If I wouldn't still be here. There's no way. You really do need to be using the products to talk about them. Otherwise you're just a salesperson and we're not salespeople. I really don't have to talk anybody into anything. I naturally can bring it up into conversations really, really easily all the time. So there's no contracts. There's no minimums. If you don't, have, you don't have to have 20 orders to come in order to get paid, anything like that. So you just have to be commission qualified by either running your auto shipment or by having, those few customers ordering from you. So one of those two things is going to mean you get commission on everything. Whether it's one distributor under you or no distributors under you, you can get paid just on having customers. There's no sneaky little, things about that. So this is seriously the most risk-free opportunity that I can think of. There's actually less risk as a new distributor than there is as a new loyal customer because loyals have to order at least one thing for 3 months. Distributors have no monthly commitment whatsoever. So the worst thing that can happen is you spend $99 and you do get a box of wraps and the other things I mentioned with that. And a box of wraps retails for $99 anyway. So when someone wants to order a box at full price, I'm like, you basically might as well buy a distributor kit and there's no commitment. So we hear as distributors, we hear a lot of things. And here, I'm just going to bust those out really quick. I don't have time for this. Well, you got to think about why it is you don't have time. Maybe you have a job that you probably aren't making what you want to make, or you wouldn't be listening to this right now. And, none of us have time when we get into this. We do it because we want to have more time. We want to have more quality time, more options. I definitely, we all have our sob story. We all have our drama. I do not have time. I have 3 kids, a toddler who is just turned 2, and I joined this company when she was 5 months old. And I am not tooting my own horn, but if anyone can find time, it wouldn't have been me. And I did. I've many times messaged people with one hand, stayed up at night late because she wouldn't let me put her down, couldn't work during the day. I mean, I've figured out time. Do I watch 3 or 4 hours of TV when my kids go to bed now? No, I don't. But I don't miss that because that wasn't giving me the kind of financial future. That wasn't putting $3,000 in my savings account in 1 month. So no, I don't miss that. If you want to own your time, pay off debt, go on vacations. We booked a cabin this summer and had to pay for it up front. Like I never would have been able to do that. We have been able to do things for our family that we can never do before. So did I give up some things to make that time? Yeah. And honestly, everybody can do it. There's people in this company. There's somebody who has 5 kids and she homeschools them. I probably would go insane and be like a total alcoholic, but she homeschools them and still got to presidential diamond level, making over $16,000 a month I think she did it in about a year. So it's just excuses that get in the way. And if you can just get over it and get over yourself and get over any excuses that you have, like I promise you can find pockets of time. I don't know enough people. You do know enough people. If you go into your phone and you go into your contact section, I guarantee you know more than 5 people. And all you need is 5 people to get you to the top level of the company. You only need 5 legs to build to get you to the highest level, making almost $40,000 a month. You only need 5 people to grow a business. So I promise you do know enough people. And if you really don't know more than 5 people, you can meet them on Facebook, because I started this business with about 200-ish friends. I was very particular about who I accepted, because if I don't know you, like, why would I want to be your Facebook friend? That's not my, definitely not how I do Facebook now. I'm about to hit 3,000 friends, and I don't know about 2,600 of them. That is legit the truth. So you learn how to network, and I promise you it's worth it, because this business, you can work in your sweatpants. I never had a job where I could work in my sweatpants and have a glass of wine. So I'm just saying, you're worried about bugging people. You just have to kind of get over that. You're not going to bug anybody. And if someone's really bugged by you wanting to change your future and make a better life for yourself and posting a couple times a day on Facebook, if they're really, really bugged by that, then they're probably not worth even being friends with on Facebook. And I promise you 100%, nobody is ever going to pay your bills for you. They're never going to say, you know what, your Facebook post is bothering me, so instead of that, I'm just going to pay your electric bill this month so I don't have to see your Facebook post. No one's ever going to say that to you. So you just got to get over it. You're not bugging anybody. You work at this, you treat it like a business. It will treat you like a paycheck, a real paycheck, not just extra fluff money. You can make more money in network marketing than unless you're going to somehow land a movie career or an NFL career or something, you can't make this kind of money. You really can't. So, that's totally true. 8 out of 10 people that make 100,000 or more a year, 8 out of 10 people, 80% that make over 100 grand a year do it through network marketing. The other 20% are either really, really high level executives, CEOs, they own a business, they inherited a family business. They're just damn lucky, to be honest. But this is and I don't want to sound super cliche and cheesy, and that's going to happen right now, but it is the wave of the future. Network marketing is huge, taking over. And we are basically the fastest growing with this super unique product. And we are still under 120,000 active distributors. Mary Kay has about 7 million distributors. Now, where do you think the first 100 and even 300,000 of those that are still with it are? They're not just driving around their pink Cadillac. I promise, they're probably floating on a pink yacht and buying pink yachts for their friends, and they don't even have a sizzle product. They sell makeup. But anyway, I'm getting off point. If you can think of 3 to 4 people that would want to try one of these products, that could use one of these products, and 3 people that would want to make extra money, then you already have the basics of your business. You already have what it takes to get started. That is all you need to start. You need that. You need some get up and go, some motivation. We basically teach you the rest. You bring the motivation, you bring the work, and we'll teach you how to do it, because it is not hard. And I promise you, anybody can do this. I hear it all. I hear, you know way more people than I do. I'm not very outgoing. There are people in this business making more than $60,000 a month that I've seen speak on stage, and I've seen give trainings, and I'm like, whoa, I can tell you're totally shy and you want to pee your pants right now. So how did you get to the level you're at? you can build this business any way you want. Those people that are super shy, you can build it online. You can go out, and if you want to get out and to do parties 5 nights a week, you can do that. That's not me. I have 3 kids. I do most of my business online. I do most of it. I love the sweatpants thing. I do most of it from my couch. But you can build the business however you want to build it. It's your business. But what I'm saying is anyone can do it. Not everybody will do it, but everybody can. My little sister was very, very hesitant because she was worried about failure. And I was like, look, bottom line, you already fail if you don't try. What's the worst that can happen? You don't make any money. You don't make any money if you don't try. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're right. So that's my biggest piece of advice. And that kind of goes for everything in life. If you're really scared about something, if you don't have anything to lose, why would you not try? I don't get it, because there's nothing to lose. There's no risk. You're not signing away your life or $5,000 or, signing a 6-month contract or something. Like, this is not rocket science, what we do. It's honestly not. Most people like myself start out because we want to make a few $100. And that is, to be honest with you, that's what I believed I could probably make. And now, you're all worth whatever you want to make. You're all worth it. You all deserve it. It depends on if you want to put in the work, and if you want to believe in yourself, you can make whatever you want to make. My personal sponsor, Christina Watts, she's not anything special. She has 2 arms and 2 legs, just like the rest of us. She put in a lot of work and she believed in herself, and she makes more money than anyone I know on the planet. And it's through this company, and it's been done in less than 2 years. I've met some of the best friends ever in this company, and I'm like, man, all my friends are rich, basically. It's network marketing. Like, I wish I would have known about this 5 years ago. I wish, but you know what? Timing is everything. So, most people could really use that $300 to $500 to cushion in between those paychecks that are like, oh my gosh, I remember what that was like when you don't get paid till Wednesday. Like, okay, it's Friday. What are we going to do until Wednesday? You know how many people are 1 paycheck away from having to put their groceries on a credit card? Most people that don't talk about it, they don't put that on their Facebook, but that is the situation for so many people. And just a little bit extra money can be life-changing. Not everybody needs to take it to the top. That's not everybody's dream, and that's fine. Just to make an extra few $100s is incredibly doable. And we can help you do whatever it is you want to do. We can help you do that to that level. So, if you're sitting there thinking, I'm not sure anybody will sign up with me. What if I sign up and no one signs up with me? That was what we all thought. I promise you, every single one of us had those doubts. Like, what if I knew I could get 4 customers. Like, I work in a salon. I'm like, oh, that'll be cake, but I don't know if anyone's going to sign up to sell or to do this. We all thought those things. I'm not a salesperson. I don't want you to be a salesperson. That's what I was talking about earlier. I want you to use the products, and we want you to love them and tell other people about them. It's like if you went to a restaurant and you had the best margarita and the best refried beans and whatever, and then you tell like 6 or 7 people at work the next day, and what do you know? The next day they tell you, oh, we went and tried that restaurant. You were right. It was really good. It's essentially the same thing, but you're getting paid for it. And you have more of a purpose, and you're doing it with, an actual, purpose behind it. But, this isn't sales. Network marketing isn't sales. It's basically you're getting paid to make a whole bunch of friends and teach them how to do the same thing. You're teaching them how to be passionate, talk to people, get out there, and show other people that you can do it too. And if you don't try, if you don't say yes to the opportunity and yes to trying it, you will never know. You'll never know if you could have done it. And that's really the worst feeling ever. And that's what got me to sign up at like 11:30 at night, because I was thinking, what if I'm watching this girl a year from now and then I'm feeling sick to my stomach that I didn't at least try? And I'm too stubborn for that. So it's the best $99 I ever spent. So if anyone has any questions about anything, feel free to type it in the chat, or definitely contact the person that invited you and let them know if you have just anything else that you want to know about. But basically what it comes down to is this is the last month. This month of May is the last month that new distributors will be able to earn that $120 in free product credit, which is amazing. And the Ruby bonus is, let's see, if you get to Ruby level, no matter what day you sign up this month, if you get to Ruby by July 31st, you get that $500 bonus. So if you decide to sign up on the last day of the month, then really you're kind of cheating yourself of all of these extra days that are in May. So if you join today, you have basically an extra 20 days to get there. If you join the last day of May, then you just still have 2 months instead of almost 3 months. So that's just one really good reason not to maybe wait and think about it for 2 weeks before you decide to do it. And then, you could have had an extra 2 weeks. So, and the cruise, I'd love to see all your beautiful faces on the cruise, because I'm definitely going to be on that ship. So if nobody has any questions, I will just wrap it up, and I would love to see you all in this company. It's amazing, and have a great night.